Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel and thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe below and support the movement, guys. Thank you so much. After you subscribe, please like this video so that I can get recommendations from YouTube, alright? Thank you so much. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a university in the United States of America where there are a lot of available opportunities there. What I mean here is the programs are somehow straightforward and you equally stand a chance to get a fully funded scholarship. Again, this university is located in New York City, in New York, and there is something very important about this school I am talking about now. But before I continue, I will talk about the programs that are available, both undergraduate and graduate programs. I'll also talk about some of their requirements, alright? So make sure you watch till the end. Now, moving further, remember this school I'm talking about is located in New York. So in case you have been looking for opportunities to study in New York, then this is a university you can apply to. The most fascinating thing about this university I noticed, and that is the reason I brought the school here, alright, is because of the rolling application. Yes, for those of you who would not know what the rolling application means, rolling application means that there is no admissions deadline. You can apply at any time of the year, but make sure before you apply at any time of the year, put into consideration that or know that there are only 3 semesters or 3 intakes in the United States. We have the winter intake, which usually begins in August. We also have the January intake, which is the spring intake that starts in January. And there is also the summer intake, alright, so which begins around May or June. So you should put this into consideration before you start an application at this university. The name of the school is called Niagara University, alright. This school has a rolling application and you are invited to apply as early as possible so as to give you chance to apply for the student visa, which is the F1 visa. When you are applying for this school, there are also requirements you need to meet. And another very important thing you need to pay attention to is the fact that this school has no application fee payment. Yes, this school has no application fee payment, especially when you are applying for undergraduate degrees. And remember that as soon as you apply for the undergraduate degrees, you are going to get results within 3 weeks if you have been admitted or not. So if you want to apply for Niagara University for a position or a place at Niagara University, you should try to apply as quick as possible because when you apply, they are going to take at least 3 weeks and it all depends on where you are going to apply for the visa or the time of visa application. So that is what you should. Now, looking at other US universities, remember I have a video on some schools that will need you to apply for admissions without submitting proof of funds. Remember, most schools in the United States will always ask you to submit proof of funds because without the proof of funds, you will not be issued the I-20 form, which is the form that is going to enable the embassy to grant you a visa to study in the United States. So a lot of schools will equally ask for the proof of funds for you to show that you have money, all right, before they can equally give you an admissions. And Niagara University in New York is one of those schools that asks for bank statements or proof of funds before you can submit your application. It is one of the requirements, the proof of funds, it is one of the requirements for you to submit before you can apply for a position in this university. Again, understand that when you apply for admissions, there are also documents attached to this proof of funds, which include an essay. I think the essay should be 250 words, all right? You are going to write an essay to tell Niagara University your ambitions on why you want to study in their university. Equally, you also need to submit your transcripts from high school, and your transcript should be very well, all right? That is heavy in terms of admissions procedure, so as to give you a better chance to move into Niagara University. Before you start the admissions at Niagara University in New York, you should equally understand that they have one PhD program, all right? Then the master's, or let me say the bachelor's degree programs, how you are going to apply for is not really difficult, but if you have a problem, you will equally find contact details on the website of the university, or there are always contact details attached to the names, all right, or attached to the particular program on the university's page. Remember, I said there is no application fees per program, but if you notice that there is something you don't understand for your own particular program, please write the admissions team, all right, or there is a contact, maybe the coordinator, send an email to the coordinator. The process for bachelor's degree students is different from that of master's degree students, so that is something you should understand. Also, equally, you need to know that Niagara University has an acceptance rate of 92%, which means that out of 100 students that apply to this university, 92 of them are being accepted into a program to study at Niagara University. And now, if you want to explore the academic page, all right, the program page, you are going to see that they have programs from arts and science. They also have programs in business administration. There are also programs in hospitality and sports and tourism management, and we equally have programs in education, and there are also programs in the nursing field. Now, let's go gradually to see some of the programs available for the arts and sciences, all right, because we may not know all the programs except that we bring them out. If you check the program website, you are going to see that they have a lot of programs ranging from economics, accountancy, and all the rest, all right. So chemistry, physics, and biology, you can equally check them to know what is happening. Now, let's take a look at the other programs or the other departments like business administration. You will equally find programs there, important programs there. All right, let's look at the education faculty to see what they have to give us from the education faculty. And if you check the education faculty, you will equally find a list of other professors that can help you fish out information that you don't understand, okay? Then if you check very well, you will see that all the programs available at Niagara University are somehow interrelated. Like I said, if you need an F1 visa, make sure you apply to programs that are not online programs, all right? They have programs in childhood education, they have programs in middle education, special education, life sciences, all right, literary management, and a lot of other programs. So it all depends on you now to check which one you need. I will link everything in the video description box, all right? Take advantage of this rolling application and apply to this university. You never can know. You may be lucky and you may not be lucky, but no matter what happens, keep pushing and keep applying to many schools. Now, when we move over to graduate programs, you will notice that they also have programs related to economics, business, physics, accountancy, philosophy, and all the rest. There are a lot of them. I don't want to be listing them here. But now, how do you gain admissions into Niagara University in case you are looking for funding? Remember, sometimes they will assess scholarship opportunities depending on your grades or your past qualifications. But for a master's degree student or a student who is looking forward to go into graduate school, you should try to contact at least maybe the coordinator of the program or one of the faculty members and tell them of your dreams or what your future ambitions are, and tell them why you equally want to apply to their university. Doing this, you are equally increasing your chances of getting an offer, not just an offer, but equally landing a scholarship, because most of these scholarships in the United States have, most of these schools in the United States have a lot of scholarships, especially state universities or universities located in most of these big cities like New York, all right? So that is something you should pay attention to. Try to ask questions. When it comes to English proficiency, try to ask the admissions team if they can waive it for you. Tell them, I come from Nigeria, I come from Cameroon, I have these qualifications, I have done this in the past, I have done this. Can you please waive the application fee for me? For now, for the master's students, all right? And if they say yes, no, you move ahead. It doesn't kill you, you keep moving. Then also ask them if there are funding opportunities per program. Sometimes you may not find this information on the program website, but sometimes you can find it on program website like Southern Illinois State University have all these details on their website, and I think Ohio University as well has all the details on their website. But in case you don't find them, always pull a question, push a question out so that you can get visibility. And trust me, when they notice that you are serious, you are smart, you ask questions, you are equally going to get the funding, even if your grades are not the best. All right, these are some of the petty things you need to understand in US universities. But however, understand that if you get full funding, you are not going to need the scholarship, maybe your bank statement or whatsoever statement you provided already. But if you have a special funding, it means that you are going to be providing proof of funds in order to study in the United States. And I want to say that the proof of funds is sometimes going to be very heavy. So I would suggest that you always target scholarships and assistantships opportunities. When you are applying for a program and you don't find that on the program website, you can equally email the program coordinator or the program director. Just email them and tell them, I have this worry, I want to apply. How do I go about it? I have not seen it on the website. Is there something I could do? They are going to respond as quick as possible, all right? So these are some of the things. I also want to encourage you to read some of the human resource issues at Niagara University, read their mission, all right? You can equally check their social media handles, because sometimes most of these things are posted on social media handles, but we do not know what it means, all right? Most of us, I understand most of us, we do not know, except we launch into this platform. So this is the end of today's video. Remember, before you even start to apply for the F1 student visa, you have to first of all send confirmations when you are admitted. Since you are using now the proof of bank statement, you have to upload it. Then when you are accepted, you still confirm your position, then you start applying for your F1 student visa to go study in New York. I hope you understand. So the process is not that complicated. For relevant links, I'm going to leave them in the video description box. Understand that rolling application is the best so far, all right? But it doesn't cause for laziness. Don't be lazy. Apply to many schools. I hope you understand. And until we meet again in another video.